Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Been a minute, but we're back here. It's D&D with the boys Sunday night. What's up, guys? Um, yeah. Oh, what are they showing? Oh, the dudes, the boys, the fellas. That's an excellent and accurate Venn diagram. So I just gave the guys a bit of a refresher, but just to give everyone watching a refresher, in case you don't remember, because it's been a couple weeks. They are at Castle Ravenloft finally. They got invited into the dining room where Strahd gave them a little speech about how he's really not as bad of a guy as everyone thinks he is, or at least that's the way he painted it, and basically gave them the opportunity to come over to his side in a way and give him, allow him to take possession of Arena / Titania, or suffer the consequences. And then Jordan found out that his patron is the one who granted Strahd his powers, but obviously all of our players know that, but only Jordan, the character, knows that at this point. One other thing I want to mention. Be prepared to be annoyed with me the next couple games, because Strahd is... Yeah, right. I mean, more so than normal, because Strahd in Ravenloft is incredibly OP. So if he messes with you and does stuff that you don't like, sorry, tough luck. That's the way Strahd is. But you can avoid all that by making the decision to join his crew, which, judging from your reactions last week, I doubt you will be doing, but just wanted to remind you it is on the table that there are options for you. So having said that, you are all still sitting at the dining room table with this delicious smelling food and beverage in front of you, along with Arena, Davian, and Esmeralda. Strahd has exited the room, and you are now currently alone in the dining room, which we have pulled up here on the map. So the dining room is down there, the big square at the bottom. The doors you entered from are right above it, and that is all of the castle you have seen or explored so far.
Okay. I push back from the table and stand to face my patron, and I say, "Wait, what the fuck?"
And we're all like,
he says, "What's wrong, Jordan? Did I step in something? A big poo?"
If he's got and I've got, why are you having us? What is the point of any of this?
Oh, every father has their favorites, Jordan.
So what you want to you want to see? Like, is this like a gladiator match for you? Is this just how you get your kicks now?
Maybe.
So you this is like playing chess against yourself. How do you get any joy out of this?
I'm an immortal being. You know, I get bored, Jordan, and sometimes I just have to stick a dynamite in a room and see what happens.
I don't even know what dynamite is.
Oh, right. You'll find out in about 1,000 years. It's really crazy. It's like, imagine magic, but it's just a powder.
I think you've been smoking too much powder. So then what now? You have us both in a cage, and it's like last man standing?
I mean, sort of, yeah.
so is Jordan saying his part all out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's just the rest of you just see him screaming into the air.
I lean over to Crow. What is happening?
And since my guy knows what patrons are and warlocks, he's just sitting there laughing.
Shut up, you! This is funny. I've eaten midgets smaller than you.
That's insensitive, Jordan.
And you know what? I can't forget it thanks to you either. How do we even... She's not ours to turn over. We don't own her. She makes her own choices.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, I've been wondering that too. None of you have like talked to her at all to find out what she wants.
But how can Strahd assume that we have this ability? Either she chooses to or doesn't. Has nothing to do with us.
No, but maybe, you know, you've been on the road with her for a while. One would think that maybe you've grown close or become friends or at least created a bond of sorts, some trust. And perhaps you could, you know, help her make a decision. I think that's what he's thinking. But, you know, also it's Strahd, and he probably sees her as a piece of property, to be perfectly honest.
I think you would have some understanding of how that works, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, I'll never tell.
Where's the wine?
Right here!
All right, Arena. Stage is yours, apparently. Where are you feeling in all this?
She kind of looks at you blankly because she has just heard you yell at the air and only gotten one side of that conversation, so she's not exactly sure what you're talking about.
Right, that's my point. You heard him too, didn't you? He says that you're his long lost love, and that all he desires is you. And apparently, we have some ownership over you to just give you away.
She kind of thinks for a second and says, "I've been thinking a lot about this, and I don't know for certain, but I cannot tell. I have a strange draw to Strahd. I don't know if it is his magic or if it is my soul telling me the way to go, but on this journey of ours, I have seen things and felt things that I didn't think were possible before I left my village." And
so you're saying you're a virgin, is what you're saying? Like that's like this is love at the first for you.
well, a lady never tells, but my point is that if you had asked me at the beginning of our journey, I would have been much more sure than I am now.
Sure of what?
Sure that giving myself to Strahd was the wrong choice.
Well, Arena, we're at the final stages here.
I'm going to pick up a plate and throw it on the ground. Then what the hell have we been doing for this whole time? She wants him. Why did we just bring her here in the first place?
You never asked me. You only talked to my brother.
God, I hate that guy.
The only good thing he did was die for us.
Yes, I'm still very, very emotional about that. Thank you all for not comforting me. That was very cool of you.
Well,
It's not too many times in one's life that you get to lose your brother twice in one journey, and thanks to you guys, I'm that lucky one. And you all just came in here and had a nice dinner and yelling at the air. You guys are really the best. I love each and every one of you.
You know what?
Spice of life.
I would have hugged you, my dear, but with my height, it would have been really awkward.
Yes, I appreciate you, new little man, for not shoving your head in my downstairs.
Well, ultimately, at this point, this is your choice, Arena. We came here. You and your brother asked us to protect you from Strahd, which we have tried to do. Ultimately, has led us here. Whether you appreciate that we haven't been comforting to you, I'm sorry. We've tried to do our best, but we're at a choice now, and ultimately, it's your choice.
and you do have to admit your brother was a bit of a dick.
Yeah, Piccolo said some pretty sexist things and warned me against you, and I defended you, and he might have been right.
So just to be clear, you as characters are leaving the decision up to an NPC to choose the end of the story.
Well, my character is definitely waiting to hear what she has to say on either side. So far, she is so non-committal. She's just kind of hovering over this in the middle of it.
It's like you asked her where she wants to go eat.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I
don't care. You decide. No, not there.
To part the curtain a little bit, I am doing that intentionally because I don't want to make that decision for you guys.
Well, right. To part the curtain, though, I feel like at least my character would be like not wanting to make this decision for her, or would want something from her to like spur him to make a decision, I guess.
Okay, so all right, let's do it this way then. So she says, when Sergei appeared in the magic well back in Kresk, I felt drawn to him, and however, I feel that same draw to Strahd. But as you know by now, I have been bitten by Strahd, and I cannot say for certain if it is the magic of his spell or if it is my soul pulling me towards him. But if I stay with him, I can understand that it would be okay.
Would it?
Can I do an arcana check?
Basically, what I'm trying to have her say is that she is leaving it up to you to decide if you want to fight for her, or if you feel like you need to fight for her. But it will stand by your decision. She is okay with whatever choice you make.
Are you luggage? Are you luggage?
Can I do an arcana check to see if it is affecting her yet from the bite? And if so, by how much?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's almost 30.
Oh my god. So you understand that the power of the vampire's bite can replicate exactly what she's saying. However, without Strahd here currently, you can't really, like, just with an arcana check of understanding the magic, you can't tell how her emotions are reacting to that. That is not something arcana would tell you, but you definitely can recognize that, oh yeah, what she's saying is exactly describes what the curse of a vampire bite does.
Well, then I relay all that to you guys. Then you.
Hey, short round. Tell me this then. He's all magic. He's all powerful. He's all whatever. Why hasn't he just taken her? Why is he leaving it up to us? What am I missing here in this whole thing? What do you know about vampires that would help us understand that?
Yeah, would that be religion, history, investigation, nature? What kind of check would that be? Because as Will, I'm thinking, oh well, you have to invite them in. They can't come in. Maybe it has something to do with that. But I don't know if my character would think that way.
When you ask Q this question, Irina chimes in and says, perhaps it is because he is telling the truth and he is not as evil as everyone makes him out to be. I don't know.
So
now you have a vote. Now you have an opinion.
Everything we've seen is Strahd is a monster. Like, maybe he thinks everyone's the hero of their own story. Maybe he thinks he's okay, but the things he's done to this land and to the people, it's clear that he's a monster, and he is going to turn you into a monster. Are you telling us you're okay with that?
And if she is, who are we to stop her, man?
Is there anyone else on Strahd's team here, or is it just all of us in the room?
Well, we can't
It's just you in the room at the moment, but
that we
I mean,
know of.
the castle certainly has other inhabitants,
Well,
at least one. So,
All right.
I mean, you can try to explore the castle and find other people to talk to if that's what you want to do.
Anybody in this castle is going to be enthralled by Strahd.
I have an idea. If we could find a library, perhaps I could find something in the history to shed some light on the situation and perhaps inform our decision. I don't think he'll come harm us as long as we stay in his home.
Right? Because it's not like we're in like the villain's lair with vampires all around. Let's stop down and read some fucking books.
Don't be a ninny.
What the hell have we been doing for all these months?
Well, we thought we were protecting Arena because she wanted to be protected, but I'm not sure she wants to be.
I feel like the world's chastity belt.
To be clear, she has come to this revelation recently. It's not sort of thing where as soon as you left, she was like, oh yeah, I don't need protection because maybe I should go with Strahd. Over the course of the journey and running into Strahd over and over again and having the interaction with Sergei and the well and everything else has kind of made her question things. So that is why you've gone on this journey with her.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, you seem a little bit more testy than normal. Is there something you want to relay to us? I bet you've been yelling at the air, and you've been yelling.
Oh, yes, Jordan, tell them this is going to be fun. I'm going to sit down.
I'm feeling a little bit like the world's worst chastity belt here. Like we've been basically strapped to this chick for weeks now, for nobody, for no reason at all. This is a waste of our time. Let's do whatever she wants and get on with our lives.
So you feel like the world's biggest strap-on.
It wouldn't be the first time. It's just nice to be wearing it.
Well, I would like to try and see if there's a library to find some more information.
All right,
if you think we're safer here than any other room, I mean, come on, man.
Our friend Q here and everything we've said indicates that no matter what, we can't leave. Whether we help her or not.
If we give him what he wants.
Do we think, let's take her out of it for a second. Do we think?
Yeah, I guess that don't matter, right?
No. My point is, you won't make a decision. You're not sure if you're being influenced by him. You're confused. Like, if you make a decision, we will tell us. But you apparently don't, so we may have to make a decision for ourselves. And the decision is, does any of us think that he's going to let us leave here safe and sound? If she decides to go with him or we decide to turn her over, do we think he's going to let us leave?
I look at my patron, who's probably grinning.
Who is?
My patron is probably grinning. I have a feeling that either way this ends with some spilt wine.
I could have told you that.
So, what are each of you leaning towards right now? Are you leaning towards fighting or convincing Arena to stay?
I'm not leaning towards convincing Arena of anything. I'm leaning towards just walking away.
I'm leaning towards finding out more information to make a more informed decision because I don't know if she's being controlled in any way or not. I know it's very possible, and we also need to know if there's any way to get out of this alive with or without Arena.
Well, that's where Jinbei's at this point is like he had sworn he would protect her, but the fact that she doesn't know what she wants, but he doesn't believe that Strahd's going to let him walk away. That I don't believe he's going to let us walk away, even if we were to turn her over. If anything, he might turn her on us.
Well, I think that's kind of your decision then, right? Even if you think the quote unquote right thing to do is to leave her with Strahd, but you think that will result in all of your deaths, saving Arena and yourselves is the better solution than reuniting Arena with Strahd and letting yourselves all die.
I don't trust him, and I don't think that he may at this point he's done enough. We've seen the manipulation that he does. I don't think she trusts her own judgment at this point. Is why she's not telling us anything, and who could blame her for that? And I don't believe he's going to let us walk out of here. As much as we could be frustrated with where she's at and her confusion. Do any of us believe? This is Jordan. I'm asking the group. Do any of us believe he's going to let us walk out of here if we just go, here she is?
Doubt it.
Maybe. But even if he does, I want to go home.
Exactly. You think he's going to let us leave Barovia? Or if he's going to try to make us be his work for him?
He said he has no power to control that. It's the area itself that is keeping us here.
Yeah, right. Crow, what do you want to do?
Kill stuff.
I knew Crow was coming up. Guess. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm with Crow on this one. I don't think he's going to let us walk. Unless he says he's going to let us. I don't know. Even if he says, I don't believe him.
Davian, I'm going to ask the other NPCs. Davian, you came here for a showdown with Strahd. What do you think?
He says, yes, one of us will not leave this castle alive.
Esmeralda, where you stand?
I'm here to kill him, you pussy. The answer is simple. I am here to kill vampire.
Q?
I just want to go home. However, the best way to accomplish that, that's what I'll do.
You missed the Shire.
But I do think we can find out a lot if we can simply open these doors, or if we're locked in here. That will tell us a great deal.
About what?
If we have a chance.
I get up and want to try. Can I open the doors, or are they locked?
They are not locked.
You should probably pick a door when you pull that maneuver, just so you know.
Oh, there's only the 2 double doors. So I guess it matters.
Is it just those?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
I
here.
think so.
Yeah, there you go.
What happens if we just try to all leave?
It depends. Are we taking Arena with us?
Yeah.
That's not going to go well.
Probably not.
Do I see anyone since I opened the door? Is there anyone out here?
Nope.
Jordan, what do you think?
Kind of want to burn this motherfucker down.
Burn this motherfucker down. That's my vote.
And I'm not playing here. I'm saying invite him back in. Let's slit her fucking throat and see how this guy likes it. She can't make up her mind. Let's make up her fucking mind for her.
Is this your patron talking through you?
That does seem a bit extreme, Jordan.
I'm done listening.
I mean, if you want to go through that plan, I would probably suggest you grab her now because she just heard you say that.
I intended her to hear me.
Yeah, she's backing away from you.
I have an idea.
And I
If living with a vampire is not something you can make up your mind about, what do you care? Dead, undead, alive, it doesn't seem to matter at all, right?
I cast banishment on Arena.
Okay, what does that do?
It just makes her go away for like a minute to another plane, and then she'll
Okay.
pop back.
But she has to. There's a saving throw.
Yeah, which saving throw is it?
Charisma. It's a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Okay.
All right. She is not especially charismatic, but she got a 15.
DC 16.
All right, she is banished.
Well, now she's gone for a little bit. Let's see what happens.
You want to see if Strahd just like shows up again?
If he reacts
Yeah,
to
because
her
he
not
doesn't
being
know he's
from the
no
cast.
longer here. I mean, Jordan was one to slit her throat, so I'm like, well, let's see what would happen if we do this. That way, we can actually, bring her back alive rather than just and run away.
All right, so you banish her and you start waiting, and you do not see a sign of Strahd showing back up to
No
confront you.
reaction, huh?
Well, that tells me that if we leave or do anything out of this room, or if we actually do your suggestion and slit her throat, it's not like he's going to be immediately notified. But I would imagine if we try to go out the front door, we would be greeted by Strahd. Arena will return shortly. What do you wish to do? I'm just for going home. I'll follow the majority of you guys because that'll probably be the thing that actually gets done, if anything gets done.
I say we get out some torches and burn it like he was talking about.
I mean, it is a castle made of brick, so I don't think you could literally burn it down.
I didn't say I had good intelligence.
That these window sills are going down.
It's my lowest overall score too. Intelligence.
Intelligence. I don't.
So did anyone say anything? I didn't hear you all speak up at once there. What are we doing?
I say we go kick this guy's ass.
All right.
But
So
that's Jim Bay talking. He doesn't vote for the whole group. But it sounds like me and Esmeralda and Davian and Crow are probably going to go rumble. And Gush. So.
Well, I'm with you guys then. She'll be popping back here any moment.
So does she come back yet? And if she does, or when she does she say anything?
She's gonna have a lot to say.
Unfortunately, she never seems to have much to say.
Jordan, do you have an answer to what Q is saying?
No, I'll look at my patron and say, you wanted a show. Show's on.
Hooray! And she pops back in and she says, wow, that was... Where did you send me? That was much nicer than here. Can I just stay there? Is that an option?
I know, it's just there's like a minute-long limit on it for some reason, but good news, he's not going to kill you now.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, I guess.
I didn't make that promise.
All right. What would you guys like to do? You are in the dining room. You got some food. You got an organ. You got the doors. Would you like to investigate anything in this room, or are you just going to bounce?
I forgot to mention, I seen no one when I looked outside. There's no one in the hole.
There's nothing like the little coves or whatever along the walls or the little setbacks. There's nothing in that, right? In those.
No, they're just marble pillars that are supporting the walls.
Okay. I was just asking if it was anything obvious worth investigating.
Yeah, I want to investigate the organ.
Okay.
See if it's got any trick stuff to it or anything.
I want to investigate the organ. Not, I didn't mean that like sexual.
Natural 20.
Oh boy.
I'm good with organs too.
So while you're looking around the organ, you do notice that there are scratch marks on the floor that suggest that the organ can be slid outward.
Crow.
Oh yeah, he's a good choice for that.
Let's see if we can move this sucker.
All right.
What?
Oh, do I need to? Yeah, I probably the two of them together. I need to.
If it needs a strength check, I just rolled a 23.
And if I'm helping him, I roll. What's my strength bonus? 17.
So you try to tug on it, and it doesn't really budge, but you can feel that it wants to move, but you are unable to move it.
So we're looking for some kind of release, probably then.
May I continue investigating it then to try and find a key or a note to hit?
Sure. There are. Well, go ahead.
That would be a 27.
Holy shit. Okay. What would you like to do specifically? It has all the normal parts of a piano.
You mean an organ?
Or an organ, yeah.
Do, 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 do.
He's trying to see if he can figure out what the trigger is to release it.
I start playing Hush by Deep Purple. Yeah, I just hit all the keys to see if there's something that I'm hearing that'll tell me one of them activates something.
Yeah, pressing all the keys does not seem to release anything.
What's it made of?
Yeah.
Kemptown races.
Yeah, there you go.
What's it made of?
Just whatever organ is normally made out of, brass and ivory, and I mean, it looks very well made, but it's not, and it doesn't look like anything unusual.
I'm saying, like, would it burn?
Probably not. It's mostly metal.
Can you detect magic on it, Jordan?
Fine.
It is non-magical. There is something that is mechanical.
Well, Guess has his little wand that detects trapdoors or triggers or whatever.
Yeah, I can use that. Did we rest recently? Should I have 3?
It should be fully rested.
Okay.
I think it worked in the last castle. I don't know if it works in this one.
Interesting.
It is a magic wand that just has that ability.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll totally use it. Yeah, for sure. Let's bring that bad boy up.
Okay. It just works automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you can tell that there is a secret door behind the organ, and that there is one of the pedals seems to have a mechanical release.
Yeah.
I assume you tell us all that?
Or do you just walk over like a boss and say, let me try, and just step on the right pedal?
I think Guess. Did he mute himself?
You're muted.
I mean, I guess I'll try to find that switch. I'm not sure how to go about that. I mean, is there any clues or things on the walls, like written? Is there like?
You just found it.
With one of the pedals.
Okay, just kind of glows or something. And okay, yeah, I'll press it and see what happens.
You step on the pedal, and it slides forward about 2 feet, revealing a secret passage behind it.
Hercules, Hercules.
I imagine some Zelda unlocking thing.
All right.
So that would be revealing this area.
So we look in. What do we
Hold on, let me make it bigger so I can.
There you go.
It seems to be some sort of archer's post. There are some arrow slits that look back out to the courtyard that you came in from. The castle's courtyard is visible through arrow slits in the north and west walls. Leaning against the walls are mirrors of various sizes, some as tall as a human and others as small enough to fit a backpack.
Just mirrors?
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, he's a vampire. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't. Why would he want a mirror? He can't see himself.
I mean, there's stacks of them in here, so.
Obviously,
So he's hidden all. He's put them all in here. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
He's taken them all out of the castle and put them in here. It appears. Okay. What's to the?
Just hallway.
Yeah.
That is a hallway that leads further.
Okay.
I want to grab one of the, but big mirrors.
Small mirrors, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a small mirror as well.
Is there like candelabras or anything that are unlit or something that I can see down here? I can do an extra 60 feet.
No, these are pretty dark hallways. There doesn't seem to be any light sources on the walls or anything.
No, I'm not asking if there's a light source. I'm asking if there's a candle that can be lit.
Yeah. There's nothing that would be a light source, I mean.
Oh, okay. Well,
so they just look like they are.
I can minor illusion or prestidigitation a floating light, can I not?
Probably. You also have.
We could just
you
start
have
going
this.
down.
You have the sun sword as well that can illuminate.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I can fire up the sun sword because I can't see without light anyway. So I pull out the sun sword and at least, but that doesn't illuminate that far. I don't think.
Well, you can go up to here and you'll get another 30 feet of light.
Let's say the light is sunlight, blade persists. You can radius the dim light for 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet each, or a minimum. Wait, the blade persists. You can use an action to expand or reduce its radiance of bright and dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet, or a minimum of 10 feet each.
All right.
So basically, yeah, I can. It supposedly gives off a light for 15-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 15 feet, and I can expand both of those to 30 feet total.
Yeah.
So,
how long has it been since we started on the organ and got here?
I mean, not too long, a few seconds, a minute maybe.
Okay.
Right or left, lads?
So, like, I have the sun sword, and I used it to basically, it's giving out 60 feet of light.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Like, bright light for 30 feet and dim light for another 30.
so you see then down this way and down this way.
Well, maybe not quite that far, but yeah.
Well, good enough.
Yeah.
Well,
So, do we
let's go
see
to
anything down the hallway or to the any other direction?
Yeah, so the hallway is a long, narrow corridor that runs east to west. Cobwebs fill the hall so thick they slightly obstruct sight beyond a few feet. So it's filled with cobwebs down that hall, and the other side is a turret post. A high dome ceiling caps the 30-foot wide octagonal room before you. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling, but their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard.
So, if we step into that room, do we get that whole room?
Yep.
And it's just
Okay.
that's it. So we need to go this way then.
We'd have to go through the cobwebs and stuff. Do we want to?
I mean, you don't have to go that way. You can go back through the main castle.
But if we don't want to go back to the main castle, yeah, we
Right, that is the option at the moment.
Well, I'm not afraid of any spiders. I say we go this way, and I can. I probably have something that can take care of those if you don't like them.
And I figure we've got an arena up front.
Yeah, you want to put her first?
Well, I'm at, I don't think he's going to let any harm come to her.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm behind her then, and I'm mage handing all this spider web crap as we walk.
Okay. Let me just see something really quickly. Okay. Yep. Boy. 1 second.
We don't have to have her go first, but
No, that's fine. Yeah, if you're clearing the cobwebs out as you walk down the hallway and you reach the end, and it's a set of stairs that goes up, and the long, hollow sigh of the wind breathes a semblance of life into this otherwise featureless staircase.
Okay. So,
Okay.
guess we start up the stair.
Oh,
So
it does.
they only
It
go
does.
up, or do
It
they go
does.
up or
No,
down?
it goes up and down. I'm sorry.
So
Well-
it goes up and then goes down?
Up or down.
Up or down? Oh.
We can go down or we can go up.
I say
Well, I'm sort of partial to down for obvious reasons, but whichever way you want to go.
it sounded like there was like wind coming from up. So I think that might be a halfway quick one to check out. But whatever people think.
Flip it going. I would say if we're just looking for Strahd, more likely up than down, but I guess it depends on do we want to try, yeah, how much we want to face, but I would say I'd lean toward up also.
Okay, up it is then.
I start going up with Arena, I guess, mage handing all the webs.
Let me just do this. Just switch over your player view to a new map.
Ooh, new map.
Ooh,
And
fancy.
then I need to reveal. Come on.
Slide the other bar sideways, the one at the bottom, maybe.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, that's where we're at. Okay.
So you've come up these stairs and you see down this hallway till about there, and it is.
So this
just
is
one flight. The stairs didn't keep going. It's just one flight.
No, the stairs can keep going up if you want to.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But
So-
this is,
so
at the top of the stairs, this is what you see, and it is
We
a
can go
very
on or we can go down this hallway. Gotcha.
a very similar hallway to the one that was below it. It's filled with cobwebs, but it is seemingly otherwise empty.
okay. So Arena and I stop right here and wait for a couple of the other guys before asking up, or check every.
Do we keep going up or check every hallway as we come to it? I don't know how far up this goes.
Can I look and get any sense for how far this stairway goes up?
I mean, it's a spiral staircase, so not really.
Not really. Okay.
So you can only kind of see up till it curves further than your eyes can kind of crane around. So it goes up.
Does the wind, the air that we felt, seem stronger, or is it about the same?
No, it's about the same.
Okay.
It's just kind of whipping up and down this spiral staircase.
All right. Well, I say let's check this hallway before we go up any further, just in case there's something
Okay.
behind us. But
All right, so you're gonna walk
start
down.
down the hallway. Yeah.
Okay. So similarly, you get this sort of situation. This is a very similar looking turret post that you saw from downstairs, and then there's you can see as you approach it, there's you can turn off to the right here.
So look in the turret post first just to see if there's anything in there.
It seems practically identical to the one below you.
So there's nothing on the floor, nothing on the walls, nothing. Just
No.
okay.
I
I guess
thought there's more mirrors.
turn to the right. I guess.
Yeah, this way.
2 hops this time.
Okay. So this room again is identical to the one below it. However, there are no mirrors in this one, but there's still just another guard post for archers.
Okay. So
Is there another doorway to that one where if we
can we see any kind of doorway from this side? I guess.
Yeah.
No, that seems to be a solid wall.
Okay.
So I'm gonna investigate the wall.
Go for it.
What's my investigation? Investigation. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna guess it's probably a wall because I got a 9.
I will investigate as well then. 19.
Appears to be a solid wall.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's go up more.
I guess go back to the stair. Head back toward the stair.
Back up and up, I guess.
Okay.
So did the rest of you guys did everyone follow us and we're like a snake train going in, or did the 3 of us?
Well, actually, as we're walking down the hall, like, was there anything in the hallway before we go back that prompt would make me want to investigate it? I guess on the hallway walls.
There's nothing that makes you want to investigate it, but if you would like to,
I'm going to investigate the hallway wall. But would be toward the inside of the. Are those turrets more arrow turrets? Looking
yes,
out?
those look out. Yes. So the wall.
And then what's that down below that where it gets wider? There is that just a. Is there anything there? Or is that just?
Hold on, I can reveal that for you.
It may just be the way the reveal is. I just didn't know if there was something on the wall there.
Okay, so you can just barely see from looking out the arrow slit that the well, you'd probably be able to see this a little better. There seems to be some sort of wall here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's just more wall from the out. All right.
Well, I'm gonna investigate the hallway walls too, just before we go further up.
You got it.
Hey, that time I got a 19.
Yeah, you do notice something along the wall. So if you're walking back towards the staircase, the wall to the left, right about in the middle, there does seem to be kind of a split, an unnatural split in the stone.
The wall going toward the inside of the castle or to the outside?
Towards the inside of the castle.
Okay, so I'm gonna investigate that a little further, like focus on that area.
Sure.
I see him investigating, and I help.
12.
Yeah, there's definitely a secret door there that you can push open if you'd like to.
Oh.
I'm gonna push on it then.
All right.
Boy, I wasted a roll.
All right, I will read this to you and then reveal it. Make sure it's the right thing. Yeah. Dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the west wall. This immersed room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stand a set of double doors in the east wall. Further south, a single door also leads from the east wall staircase. Also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far south end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south away from the most of the room. So this is what you see.
So that's very.
And there are staircases here and here.
Okay. So we're behind the throne.
Yes.
Okay. Do we see? So we can't see if there's anyone sitting on the throne.
You cannot from your angle, no.
We don't see anybody or anything else in the room other than the throne.
Hold on one second.
On the floors, anything.
Yeah, no objects or anything.
Or corpses or bones. Or...
1 second, sorry. Oh my god, so annoying. Nothing works the way it's supposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That happens when you get older.
Meh. Where the hell did I put that? Sorry, one moment.
That's what she said.
What he said to her.
I just have to check one thing.
It's going to be hilarious if Strahd's there. And he's like, oh, thank you. I didn't know you'd make that so quickly.
Seems like a very a decent chance of that. Well, we did open the door, but I guess we didn't actually go in yet, but we just looked
Well, I would imagine even if it's a secret door being stone, whoever's in here heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, we're good. Sorry. Yeah, you don't notice anything else really at the moment.
Okay. So there was no reaction to us opening this door.
The reason I had to double check something is because one of the fortunes can possibly have something in this room, but
okay.
But it was not one of your fortunes. I'll be just upfront and save time for that.
All right. Do we want to go in, or do we want to go back and go up, close the door and go back up, go further up?
Let's have Jordan detect magic, and if there's not any, let's go up.
Jordan, detect magic.
Oh, Jordan.
So, was there any magic in there?
Just trying to
Checking.
Oh,
making sure that anything in the rooms next to it.
sorry. The time clock on StreamYard covers your face, so I don't see you.
Nope, it is no magic, and doesn't seem like you're getting much of a hit of magic coming from either of the doors leading to the east.
Well, I say let's just continue up the way we were then.
I'd like to go in there and like just sort of, how big is the throne?
It is slightly larger than a normal chair, but
Okay.
not,
So I could like shove it over though, kind of gently.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to push it over, go for it. Try to make a strength roll.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, you give it a heave and it topples a bit, but it doesn't like shatter. It's very well made, but it is on its side.
I'm gonna walk over to the first door and do just a perception check through the door. Perception. 21.
You hear sound coming from the door, but you can't quite pick it out. It sounds like kind of scratching, but not like
Not good scratching.
no, not like an animal scratching, but like it is a scratchy sound.
A scratchy sound. Like something scratching on something, or just something moving that's just like
Like something scratching on something.
Someone has fleas.
So vampire spawn or animals?
Well,
It didn't sound like animal.
I turned to Arena, who I'm standing by, and
Do they just go head first in all the time? I'm new here.
Very
Well, I
fun.
didn't open the door. I did a perception check. I don't know, what do we want to? What does the group want to do here? Do we want to keep going up? Do we want to investigate this level?
I'm fine with keep going up. I just sort of wanted to knock over the throne.
Oh, is
Jordan?
it up?
I'm with Crow completely.
Okay, well, let's go back out. We'll shut the door behind us and go.
No. He said knock over the throne.
Well, he
You
already
already
did.
We already did that.
Kick it a couple times. Can you pee on it?
Not that kind of throne.
Thanks for that traumatic memory.
Yeah. Hey, your character would not have that memory. Okay.
So are we gonna? I guess then the question stands: do we want to go up or do we want to go investigate this level, Jordan?
Up.
Okay, so we go back. We close the little secret door behind us and start back up the staircase.
All right. Okay.
So,
So,
this is not what Alex thought we were going to do this week, at least this direction.
different.
Oh, up top. We're outside.
yep. So, you stand on a 10-foot walkway that encircles most of the keep. The drizzle of rain continues, punctuated by an occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far below these parapets are the shining cobblestones of the courtyard.
Okay. So step out and look down the wall here and see what I mean, I guess just see, you can't, there's nothing at the end. Because if we're outside, I should be able to see all the way to the end of the walkway or whatever, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to walk down and kind of investigate that wall back into the keep as I do, I guess. Investigate. 16.
So I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of windows, but they are shut and locked.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's what those are.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to say those are two windows right there.
Okay.
Was that a third one to the left?
Over by the end of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to walk all the way down to the end to the what do I like? What's down there? And I just keep going around the castle, I guess.
There's a ladder there at the end on the octagonal part.
Going up or down?
Up.
Okay, and then there's the thing. Going up to what? That's weird. So I'm going to look at the... Oh, it just is raised up to actually... It's a little higher there is what you're saying.
There is a roof on that section.
Yeah, see the white outline here? There's a roof, and you go up inside.
Oh, okay. So that section's actually... The rest of it's outside, but that section, there's actually another level.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a little trapdoor
Up through the roof. Okay. What's on the I go back and investigate the dark part of the wall. What do I see there?
Going north?
Yeah, no, that we walked past. That's on the outside wall. What's the
Oh, I'm sorry. That was just I didn't fully.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's new.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure where that leads to.
Well, I want to mosey up over here and mage hand this door open.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Looking up.
It's not really it's not really like a door. It's just like a little. When I said trap door, I guess I misspoke. It's just a little cutout in the ceiling that the ladder leads up to.
Oh, so there's not a trap door or anything, just a cutout.
Then I may make the mage hand go up and wave. Is there any response or anything?
Let me see. There's gonna be a lot of pausing in this dungeon because it is
Huge.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, you totally.
No, you don't get a response really.
Well, then I climb up there.
Okay. It is just the top of the parapet wall.
Okay. Well, I climb back
there. It is. It just gives you a really good bird's eye view of the ground.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do? We want to keep going around the outside of this level. We want to keep investigating the wall, see if we can find a way in. Do we want to go back down?
Well, you did hear some scratching, didn't you?
Well, that was down a level.
Well, I would say let's go there because I don't know how long this goes or what happens. And
we can walk all the way around the outside and see what we see, but I'm open to suggestions.
I don't like the idea of some creatures being able to swoop down at me. You know, they have things called rocks and stuff here.
Jordan,
everyone would be swooping down to talk to you. So,
where are you guys located at the moment? By the way,
we were down.
I'm right here.
You're still over there. Okay.
Yeah, we're down here.
Can you all make a perception check for me, please?
Yeah, can I use the roll I rolled before and didn't get to use?
Sure.
Nat 20.
Okay.
24.
18.
5.
15.
That's a wall. There's a wall over there.
It would have been a 7 if it wasn't for my bonuses.
All of you except for Crow hear what sounds like kind of like armored footsteps coming from the north.
Like from on the walkway or from on the ground?
No, from on the walkway north from where you are. So something is walking around these walls.
So one thing or multiple footsteps?
One set of footsteps.
So it sounds like there's Strahd has got some kind of guard then. So do we want to deal with this guy or do we want to go back down? And retreat back down the steps.
I have an idea, if you don't mind listening to me for a moment. Why don't you all congregate here close together, and I will make an illusion that this wall is here, and let us see what happens. What do they do? Who are they? What is their purpose? Do they go down this way? We go this way. Do they?
Can I just, before you make that decision, I won't share anything about what the thing is that is walking, but it will have to have a pretty low intelligence score to not recognize the fact that the wall of where it patrols is where it normally is.
Well, the illusion is obviously that the wall's here, but it's actually here, unless they smack it.
Right, but you'd have to. So you'd have to make the illusion of the wall though at a point where it does not jut out like the way it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You have to
illusion
change
is
the way
here.
it normally looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
so
the
you're
illusion.
creating a 3-dimensional illusion on a 2-dimensional plane.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I get you.
like straight up.
Yep. No.
With the tank.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm with you now.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you say there? Let's try that.
Do we want to try this?
Well, it'll let us know where
Well,
he's
we
going
see what it is. All right. Well,
and see what it is.
sure, why not? Unless somebody else has an objection.
I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, so I get everybody to congregate, and then I, with my staff and illusion.
What the heck? Oh, I see. Okay, sure. So you create this illusion of a wall and you sit there and wait, and the footsteps get louder, and you see walking down towards you a suit of armor that does not have a head, and it just marches kind of stiffly down and takes a left down this other hall, and then continues around and loops back and comes back and goes back up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, once it gets down, way down there, I get,
Well, that was interesting.
illusion gone.
Okay, so if we want to keep going around the building, we're gonna have to deal with that. Do we want to go back in and go down? But we didn't see, like, there's boarded up windows, but we didn't see any other way in along that wall, I assume. So
Yeah.
I vote for that.
For what? Going back down?
If that was the only suggestion you made, so yeah.
Well, I said, well, we could have went after the suit of armor and kept going around, but
Yes, but I've heard about things like that. I don't know if do we really want to start a fight? Let's be defensive, shall we?
all right.
I think I want to kill something.
There was scratching in there. There may be multiple things to kill.
I know, but I'd like to, it'd be great to start at the top and work our way down.
Jordan, what do you think?
I think that's. I just want to find Strahd, so I feel like that guy's useless and unimportant.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. All right.
I keep thinking like like Daredevil or whatever, where you fight your way up the building. But then again, it's like it just makes sense just to try to find Strahd. And
Well, we don't want to have like him be able to call all his minions to help him when we start fighting him. So we do want to thin the ranks a little bit.
yeah, that's if he does that though. It's like we could just be wasting our lives and then get there like half his life.
On this level.
Yeah.
But I want to get rid of the one guy before we, try.
Deal with get rid of the
maybe
suit of armor as a potential guardian.
There may be an unlocked window on up here.
Yeah, if we keep going around, we might find a way in this level.
And if nothing else, we could bust the windows.
You're selling me on it.
All right. I'm sold. So we start. Everybody in agreement? We go and follow the clanking armor guy?
What do you mean follow? Wait for him to look back around. I'll create the illusion again, and then Crow can just have at him.
We'll just try shoving him off.
However you want to deal with him, Crow.
All right, so I guess we wait. How long does that take?
Yeah. So however long it takes, we wait. And as soon as we see him, I guess through this illusion of a
Wait
wall,
till he
here's
walks back around. Yeah.
Crow.
I don't know that we need the illusion. It's a pretty sharp turn there. Can't Crow just wait and listen for him? And when he gets close, just
Oh, wait behind the corner.
We're all standing here. It's pretty obvious if he's coming here, he'll see us.
Well, no, if we would move and wait till he turns the corner and be there to ambush him.
be right behind that sharp turn there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you want to do that?
I'll stay here by my lonesome and do the
So we
illusion.
should be able to hear him coming. So Crow's at the front, ready with his axe.
Yeah. So
Do you
I
think
guess
there's a
they're
chance
all
I
here.
Just throw him off.
Yeah, they're all here, and I'm going to be here with that same illusion thing, just in case.
Oh well, in that case, there should be a
to be
couple
able
of us with you.
To be able to throw him off, like you'll need to.
Yeah, this is wall.
Yeah, this is all walled, so you'd have to be on
Yeah.
one of the longer portions.
So you'd have to be back here to throw him off.
Well, then what?
Well, we know he's not going to come in here, so why don't I illusion it up? And then as soon as he crosses here, you can get him from behind and throw him off.
That works.
So
now I just illusion here, and then as soon as we see the guy turn, Crow halves at him.
I'll wait till he starts. I can't ping it, but
Walking
right
away.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll come up behind him and attempt to throw him off to the
All
right.
I'm going to make you do a few rolls on this.
Okay.
First thing I need you to do is make a stealth roll.
Okay. I'm not very stealthy.
Jinbei, do you have anything that could help him?
Oh, I do have guidance. So yeah, I'll give you. You get I touch you with guidance, which means you get to roll an extra d4.
Okay. 14
Okay. Well,
with the guidance.
you are able to reach the suit of armor
Okay.
without him turning around and noticing. So
Hang on,
now,
let me check the guidance. I may have to touch each time, so you may only get it that one time.
That's fine.
You
that
touch a
was
willing
not
creature
what
once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4. So unless I came with you, it's only that first spell.
That's
So-
fine. That was the main one I was worried about.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he'll do good on a strength check.
Well, in theory.
yeah. All right. Now make a strength contest for me. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
24.
Yeah. You heft him up over your head and chuck it right off the side of the building. The armor rolled an 8.
an 8.
I've
So-
got a +7.
If we look down, what happened to the armor?
It crashed and kind of separated into a bunch of pieces.
Nice.
Okay.
So are we continuing down here or up?
I think around the building.
So you're going
So
up.
this way.
Yeah. Well, I think he said he didn't know what happened if he went down there, so I don't think it keeps going down there.
I mean, I can find out if you really want to know, but there's nothing that shows like C section blah blah blah.
Okay,
which
so
probably-
we're checking that inside wall there the whole way to see if we see
Anyway, yeah,
like any windows
check
or
the
doors
wall.
or anything like that.
no, yeah, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we get here. It's obviously the same turret thing. Is
Peek
there
around.
a door here?
What's that?
leads inside, or do we just
We're
gotta?
gonna peek around the corner and see what we see.
Oh, what's here? More
Uh,
hall.
More hallway. It goes down like
We keep on trucking then.
can see at the end of this hall there is a door.
Ooh.
So keep edging our way down there, I guess.
All right. All right, so you're going to peek in this area here.
Yeah.
So you see, hold on, I can do it this way. So you see down here like that. probably.
Is there anything there to the whatever north of us or whatever?
I think it's just walls that extend outward.
But yeah, they don't go anywhere we need to go.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks interesting.
So you can probably see across to here like that.
Ooh.
So what is that, glass? What is that we see out there in the middle?
Let me see here. I actually don't know where this leads. This map does not tell me that either. So hold on.
I was just trying to figure out what it is we're looking
Oh, jeez. It is a massively huge spiral staircase, basically.
Okay, so that's all where the little lines and check. That's just all open.
Yes, that is an open shaft.
What do I see when I peer down?
It goes down into darkness, so it seems to go down all the way.
So what's to the, like, if we step through the door, what's to this side around it? Like where he's putting his arrow. Or what else can we see there? Where's the walls and stuff?
Oh, I see an opening there.
So this staircase goes up and down.
Oh, okay. So we can go further up or you can go back down. So yeah, just assume that we step through the door so we can see that whole staircase area.
Yeah, I want to peek through here just to get a visual on all this that I can.
All right. So looking down this hallway, you see dark alcoves line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminates the hall, lighting the faces of life-sized human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror. So you got this going on here.
This is frozen in there. Oh, so you can see that way. Okay. That's not the way I thought that hallway was going to go.
Yeah.
Well, it also does go down here to a door.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
okay. So
I would like to investigate the statues with Arcana and just general investigation.
Okay.
So does the spiral staircase appear to go up to the roof then? Or is there more levels up there? Because you said the roof is above the little hallway. And
at least for that section, the roof is above the hallway. So, it is. There are spires and stuff in the castle, so it could be further up. You can't tell.
You can't tell what it's leading up to. Got it.
Okay, so while you're kind of investigating these statues, you notice that their faces are actually calm and stoic, but every time the lightning flashes and illuminates the hall, they twist and become just expressions of absolute horror.
So
there's a storm.
Yeah.
There is a storm outside, yes.
Okay. Did not know that. Well, I would like to prestidigitation a constant bolt of lightning to investigate the look that they get.
Okay, you try to do that, but they don't respond to the magical lightning. They seem to stay calm in the light of your prestidigitation.
I'm going to ask Jordan to detect magic on the statues or in this little room.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 for Arcana if I can see anything there.
It is no magic that you necessarily recognize.
But there is magic coming off of them?
If Jordan detects magic, yes, there is magic coming off of the statues.
So I don't recognize it. I can't figure out, hey, they're actual humans or not.
No, they are definitely statues.
Okay. And that's just a bunch of rubble.
Yeah, on the floor. That's
Okay.
from the roof.
What's at the other end? Is that just a wall?
Or is it an open?
It is a staircase going down.
Okay. Well, then I turn to, I assume the other guys are in here with me.
Well, it looks like we have a few staircase options.
Plus, you got a door
down the hall.
I'm going to go down to that door and just do a perception check, like listening through it.
Sure.
Perception is +5. So 19.
Yeah. Would I be able to get anything? Would it behoove me to do a religion check on those statues by any chance, or waste of time?
I mean, nothing's a waste of time if you want to try it.
Yeah, well, I'll roll and tell you after you tell him what he hears or perceives.
Trying to find it.
Again, I can't.
I don't think you expected us to be on the 3rd level at this point.
Yeah.
And on this end of the building.
It's fine. I'm dealing with the ambiguity. I read the whole chapter, just I concentrated more on some of the earlier stuff. Yeah, you hear what sounds like a crackling fire.
Okay.
Okay. For the religion check I'm doing on these statues here, I rolled a 19. If that does anything.
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
There's nothing. They don't
I didn't figure.
depict deities or anything like that, so you wouldn't.
All right. Well, I head up here then where the double doors are.
What do you hear?
Sounds like a fire.
I like fire.
Well, do we want to keep going up, or do we want to investigate this level more?
Well, I'm kind of curious. There must be someone alive in there, don't you think? If there's a fire.
Well, someone has been in there, yeah.
It's either downstairs, upstairs, or through these doors. So I say just through the doors. Any
Sure.
others?
Crow, we're gonna open this door. All right, sounds like we're opening the door.
Well,
Is the door locked? I guess that's the first question.
yeah. Is it locked?
Nope.
Well, Jimmy, why don't you stop? Let me mage hand this thing open just in case.
Okay. You open the door, and it appears to be a study. A blazing hearth fire fills the room with rolling waves of red amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling fireplace illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It's an exact likeness of Irina.
Oh, so we're into his inner sanctum here a little bit. So
Well, library after all.
So I would like, man, I would like to search for a book about the history of Barovia or Strahd to see if I can't glean some more information about what's going on. And exactly what's up with Arena, his horniness thereof. So I guess that's either.
Okay, so you're gonna randomly choose a book, I guess.
No, I'm gonna read the spines to see if there's one that seems like it might have the information, and then read the book.
He's looking for it in all the books.
Okay.
So you probably need like an investigation.
Or history, or
So I have a table that I can roll against to see if you pick a randomly chosen book, but since you're looking for some specifically, I'll read you what they can be, and you can say if any of them fit what you want. Alchemist's Tome, Bestiary of Strange Beasts, Biography of a Forgotten King or Queen, Book of Exotic Recipes, Book of Heraldry, Book of Military Strategy, an Epic Novel, Guide to Fine Wines, Heretical Text, Historical Text, Poetry Anthology, or Theological Text.
I would like the biography, and I would also probably go for the history, and of course the wine.
So as you're looking through these books, the rest of you kind of notice that Arena is just fixated on this portrait because she is literally seeing a portrait of herself. It is an exact likeness. It is not like, oh, that kind of looks like her.
Right. While I'm reading through these books, do I just get the information, or do I have to roll like an investigation or history or something?
So what are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking to know what is up with Strahd's fixation with Arena exactly, and or history about his pact and how he became himself, or just general history on vampirism or anything to find a weakness of some kind.
Okay, so in the historical text, one of the historical texts you look through does recount Strahd's story as he told it to you, but there is no author's name, so you don't know who wrote it. But it does say that there was a battle at the castle, and that Titania and Strahd's brother Sergei perished by falling down the chasm, and that Strahd kind of took over the land with an iron fist after that happened.
Do I find anything out about the fixation with Arena, or what happened to his wife?
Well, so it doesn't specify really that Strahd was in love with her, but you can kind of infer that he must be telling the truth about that.
Right. And does it give me,
as far as the book is concerned, which he could have written?
Yeah. Does it give me any information that I can glean that's like maybe a weakness of some kind for vampires in general?
Well, so you've been told a couple of weaknesses already by your people you traveled with. He's not going to keep any books in his lair that kind of spell out how you can defeat him.
Right.
But just as a reminder, they are weak to sunlight, running water, and they can't enter a residence they're not invited to. And what else?
I didn't know a spell that we can uninvite him to his own castle.
How to beat me 101.
You're out.
All right. Well, one last thing I would want to look for, and this is be it. Is there any kind of map to this castle or schematics or anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to make it that easy for you, but good try.
All right. Well, I guess I'm done looking through the books then.
I can't remember if you've been told one other thing that you should know, but it's a pretty standard vampire thing, so you can probably guess it.
Okay. So is
there any magic coming from one of the doors?
Oh, you're killing me.
I was asking Jordan, but
I know, but I have to look at every single door now and see if
sorry.
that's okay. There is definitely magic to the south, and there is magic to. Wait, no, that's not what I thought to say.
South door, north door, west door.
Yeah, that's the only direction you. Wait.
All right. Well, I turn to the guys. I go up to Jordan, Jimbei, Gesh.
So we are looking for Strahd right now, correct? And we're going to try and kill him as soon as we find him. Is this correct? I want to make sure I have it.
Sorry, what are you asking?
He's talking to us. He's asking us if our plan is to just
Yeah.
look straight for Strahd and kill him. I think that's ultimately the plan. What are you suggesting here?
Well, then give me a moment.
And I hit my staff on the ground and I cast locate creature.
Okay, explain that spell to me exactly.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the creature's location, as long as the creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a specific kind, so long as you have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, this spell does not locate the creature. This spell can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks the direct path between you and the creature.
All right.
So I would read that as I want to find Strahd, and basically if he's in the castle, I ought to be able to find out where to go.
He's in the direction he is.
Yeah.
You might not know, because you don't know the layout of the castle, you don't know where he's at. You would just know what direction.
Yeah, I know exactly where to go is what I'm saying to find him.
He is currently below you.
All right. Well, I relay that then.
I know Strahd is below us, exactly below us.
Like directly below us, or
No,
just
he is on the floor. He is somewhere lower on the castle than you are now.
He is lower on the castle. I know the direction to go. And I will know for the next hour. I cast a spell called Locate Creature. I can lead us directly to him, or as close to directly to him as we want to go. You did say that was the plan, yes?
Well, I guess that's the question: is do we want, now that we know kind of where he is, do we want to try to clear more of the castle before we deal with him, or do we want to head in his direction immediately? I'm asking the group as a strategy question.
Yeah.
I can use this spell for the next hour, and
Well,
after
yeah, for the
that,
next
I'll
hour.
need an hour before I can use it again.
Right. So we could go back and try to go downstairs and try to find him, or we could just try to clear this level that we know he's not on and deal with whatever else is up here. I guess I should sit where people can see me.
Well, since you're all so decisive, I'm just going to open the door that we had magic come from at the south.
I was gonna say the Jordan, Guess, and Crow are pretty quiet this week.
Well, I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, same.
I open this door.
I just don't know what is the best.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I was asking if we had an idea what we wanted to try to do.
Yeah, but so
Right.
this is
We
where
opened the door to the south.
where there was magic.
Okay. It appears to be a large dining hall. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single dull figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window on the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
A dusty lute
Tall what?
harp.
Okay.
Jordan, do you know specifically, now that we're in the room, where the magic was?
The text again. Is it the heart or the loop? Or harp?
Or the cake or the
it's coming from the cake.
Okay.
I cast Dispel Magic on the cake. Choose any creature or object or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using my spellcasting ability. The DC would equal 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends unless it's 3rd or lower.
The spell is not 3rd or lower.
All right, so what's the check? 10 plus whatever its level is.
I don't exactly know what the spell is, but it is got to be pretty strong. So I'm going to say it's like probably 7th or 8th level. So let's say 7th.
So I would need a 17 then.
That's a powerful cake.
I was gonna say.
Got to be a cheesecake. That's gonna mess you up.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, well, you dispel the cake.
And what does anything happen?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, well, there you go.
You prevented something from possibly happening, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's good.
So, well, in that case, I'm going to enter and investigate what'd you say, a lute and a harp?
Yep.
So, do I need to do...
I'll do the one that you don't do.
All right, I'll do the lute.
Okay, well, I'll investigate the harp.
Investigation 17.
Okay. Which one are you looking at?
The lute.
The lute looks like it is old and is kind of seen the the years not be too kind to it. So the strings are broken and it looks a little warped. It does not look playable.
Okay.
I did a 22 for the harp.
Okay. The harp, on the other hand, all the strings seem intact, and even though it's covered in dust and cobwebs, it looks like one could still play it.
Okay, so they weren't magical. We probably didn't need to investigate them, I guess.
Probably not. But all right.
Well,
Door to the east or door to the west?
I vote door to the east, but I'm terrible at perception. If you want to do that,
I can do a perception check on it before we open it. Although that was not a very good perception roll, so 10. Bonus only. The only reason I'm even that is a bonus, a big bonus.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I missed something here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's kind of retcon this a bit. There is also magic coming from the loot, and it is not broken. It is workable.
Oh,
So
okay.
both the loot and the harp seem to be strangely in good condition, considering their age.
Are they both magical or just the loot?
You only sense magic coming from the loot, but it seems strange that the harp is also not in worse condition, but it does not seem magical.
I cast Dispel Magic on the loot then.
Wait, maybe we want to use maybe the loot is useful.
Well, you just
I
investigated.
was gonna do like an arcana check on it before you dispel it.
All right.
What it is.
Actually, I probably need to do the Arcana.
That's what I mean. I was gonna ask you to do it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do that first then. If I may, since we retconned that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, 23.
Yeah, you recognize this as since you have spent quite a lot of time in taverns and bars because you like to drink so much. You've come across a lot of different bards through your travels, and you recognize this as a fabled, wondrous item that is sung about from bards. It is called.
This is a fabled, wondrous item. Bards always sing about it.
It is called Das Loot, but
It's called Das Loot.
You don't know what it does, but you know that it is.
Do I know if it needs to be attuned?
Yes, it doesn't need attunement.
It needs attunement.
And it needs to be tuned too. It's a little.
It needs to be attuned and tuned for the attunement.
Well, I wonder. Well, we don't have a bard. I wonder if there's anybody that could actually use it.
I can't play it. I could play a horn.
Anyone with high performance.
There's someone with a lot of charisma here, I believe.
Is there?
I believe Gesh has that as his main thing, right?
I do have charisma. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a +4 to performance.
What do you have, Gesh?
I have I got a +4 for charisma.
Okay.
Well, whichever one of you wants to have a musical instrument, I guess.
I'm sorry. It does require attunement by a bard.
Okay.
Well, then I guess we don't need to worry about it.
I mean, I don't know that we're going to run anywhere where we could sell it or trade it, but
Well, I'm pretty sure we're past needing to do that.
yeah.
All right, so
Well, I'm gonna.
you rolled a 10, so I'm guessing someone else is gonna need the perception this east door.
Well, the east door is the other side. This way.
West door. I mean east door. This one, whatever this one is, this one right here.
Okay, you're looking out that way. Yeah, you hear a lot of skittering and scurrying in that direction.
I back up from it.
No, let's see what's in here, boys.
And I mage hand, see if it's locked. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Wait, you heard a lot of skittering and scurrying. Do we want to deal with some kind of
Hey, where's your sense of adventure?
I do open the door with the mage hand.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Okay.
That was probably a really bad idea.
I'm pretty sure anything we do aside from look at empty rooms is a bad idea at this point.
I thought we got rid of Mick.
I just know. Mick was dead.
You're almost as bad as the last guy.
Okay. So you look down the hall, and the door. It is a short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
Okay. Man-shaped figure. I mean, do they look like
That looks like a
statues or
man-shaped figure.
Whoop, wrong.
You can't tell. We can't tell. Standing in the doorway, we can't tell if they're statues or if they're actual like armor or if they're people or what.
They appear to be statues of some sort, but they are hidden in shadow.
Or I would like to prestidigitation the noise of someone going over here to see if it makes them move or anything.
Made you look.
I was gonna say I was gonna have Jordan detect magic on the statues, see if they're magical.
That's a safe bet.
They are not magical, and nothing reacts to the sound.
Okay. Well, I would like to. I'll do this one right here. I'd like to investigate this thing.
Okay. As you walk into the room, the statues seem to both kind of collapse, and you are swarmed by rats from every direction.
All right. I yell out that they need to close this door.
With you in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then fireball.
Well, you get to roll initiative first.
Yeah, you gotta roll initiative.
All right.
I know you probably can't see.
What is my initiative? Let's
Rats
see.
rolled a nat 20.
Well, I rolled a 10, so okay. I assume there's so many you're going to do it as like a horde.
Yeah, there's 4 swarms of rats.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to get into that this week or if you want to leave it as a cliffhanger of you yelling shut the door and being swarmed by rats.
Well, let me use something this week.
Okay. 1 second. All right, so the rats are up first. And what are they going to do?
4 swarms. So do all 4 swarms roll the same initiative?
Well, I've typically rolled enemy groups as one.
Okay. I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't know how that would work with 4 swarms.
Yeah, they have workarounds in the Dungeon Master's Guide for like multiple enemies, so you're not sitting there rolling like 30 die.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to attack you 4 times. What's your armor class?
13.
Okay, first one rolled a 14. Next one rolled a 19. Nat 1 and a 5. So you're going to be hit twice.
Go ahead.
Are you going to take a reaction or something?
Yeah, I was going to do a reaction for the first one.
Okay, go ahead.
Shield +5 to AC, so it misses, and I take no damage. 18.
Okay, so just the one. That's a reaction spell?
Yeah, it's a reaction spell.
Okay. So the second set of rats hits you for 7,
All right.
and then the other 2 would miss as well. So
Okay, then I will return with Fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
Now, is this going to hit you as well?
I'm about to find out how I'm going to fire it.
Because they're literally on top of you. They are able to occupy the same space as another player.
Let's see. Okay, it doesn't mention that I'm immune, and it doesn't mention that it hurts me.
It says all creatures within the zone.
It's a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah,
so I would put it at a point.
You're gonna have to shoot it. You're gonna have to shoot it straight at your own feet, basically.
Okay.
The rats are literally on top of you.
So I can't put it out like here so that it comes like right up to my feet at the end.
Or
The rats are on your person. They are crawling over you.
All right. Well, I guess I just right
Okay.
on the floor then.
And what is the roll?
Yeah, you got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So am I immune, or do I count as the creature?
I'm going to count you as a creature. I rolled all terribly except one of the swarms rolled a 19.
Okay, so you got to beat a DC of 16.
So one of them saves, the other three do not.
but
Okay.
you also would he roll a dexterity saving throw for himself?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage though because you know you're doing it.
Okay. that didn't help. See, I am 6. I rolled a 9.
So you did not save, yeah.
So yeah, this nice knowing you guys. Right.
Oh, I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, a target takes 8d6
Jesus.
fire damage on a failed save or half on a successful. So let's see, that's 5, 10, 11. Oh, good Lord. That's 16. 21. See, that's 5 times.
Yeah.
22. 23. And 28 fire damage.
Okay. So the 3 that did not save are all incinerated, and the one that did save is still alive.
All right. Do they look like bloody?
They look. They are. Well, because they are actual numbers of rats, you can tell that they look like to be roughly half of what they were.
Okay.
Okay.
They are going to attack you though again and roll a 18.
All right. I will do my shield reaction again, so that it cancels out.
Okay, so that makes your.
Yeah, that makes them null. Makes me 18 on my armor class. So
Yeah, a tie would hit.
oh well, yeah. All right.
5 more points of damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm looking up this other spell I have. It might be better. Where are they at? Are they still like on my person?
Yeah, they're crawling all over you, biting you and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm going to use Burning Hands this time instead of the Fireball.
Okay.
Not as much damage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, basically, I'm just going to have to shoot it down. That way, 15 foot out from me in a cone, just everything goes up in flames. Same dexterity saving throw. You got to beat a DC 16.
Nat 1.
Okay, great. So I've got a roll, and I have advantage, you said. So. Okay, that's crap. What is that? That's a 14. I still didn't say. 4, 5, 12.
All right. You kill the last of them, so there are no more rats remaining.
All right, so I open the door.
Oh, I'm a little. I need wine. I don't suppose one of you can heal me, but the rats are gone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am curious to see what the other room looks like on the right side of the door.
Can you heal me first?
Hang on. I'm just trying to say which one I'm
That's
going
the
to
one thing a wizard can't
Will
do.
it be mushroom tips? I'm just saying.
Oh.
It's just another long hallway.
I mean, no, it's kind of dick shaped. I mean,
I'm finding the D8. Hang on. All right. There's one.
Finally comes to a spiral staircase at the end.
10. Oh, nice. You're like, I rolled good. You're in good shape. Plus 17 on a cure wounds.
All right. I'm
Oh wait, no,
and
and there's a plus 5 on that. Sorry, so that would be 22.
I'll add another 5.
Yeah, so
All
I
right.
rolled 17, and then it's plus 5. I forgot they had plus 5. So.
Okay. I'm 32 of 50.
Well, that's
better than where you were.
yeah, 30. You were at 10, so.
Okay, so
So we head to the tip.
do we go to the head or?
We just stay around the bowls for a while.
Well, actually, let's see here.
Or are we gonna call it right there for the week?
I say let's someone that can do good perception do a perception check here, and then let's end it after that.
Okay.
Perception check. There. Okay.
All right, I'll do perception. 18. Listening through that door.
You hear some wind whistling.
Okay. All right.
Do you care to open it?
Do we want to open it and then leave off there for the week?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right, we'll open it. Stairway.
Now, is this one of those that goes up and it goes down?
Yep.
Good grief! This place has more staircases than it has rooms.
Yeah, it is. It is like a labyrinth. It is not easy to get around in.
All right. I think we leave it there for the week then.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah. So that's your first taste of the castle and of some of the weird stuff that goes on in it, and hopefully we can get through it a little faster than we did the Amber Temple.
Yeah, you said this castle's really huge there, right?
It's pretty big, but I mean, you can find what you're looking for and finish the quest without going through everything. So
Okay.
But yeah, well, we're gonna be off next week because it's the Superb Owl.
Yes, superb owl.
Go Tom Brady. Go Bucks.
No, incorrect.
Go Bucks.
Incorrect.
Goat.
Do you guys want to start a bet or something for the winner has to do something next time around?
No, pass. But I wish the Chiefs luck. I don't really have a huge dog in this fight. Obviously being a Patriots fan, I would like to see Tom Brady win again because it would be great. And I'm very close to Tampa, and it's in Tampa, which is the first time.
Wait, it's not the Patriots that are playing though.
No, he's on Tampa Bay.
But he's still
So he is the Patriots in your eyes, then.
Yes. Well, no, but I was a fan of his for 20 years, and so
he's still rooting for the guy.
still rooting for the player.
Yeah.
That's
understandable. You would expect that. The guy brought you 6 Super Bowls as a
yeah.
so I think I would still be okay with him.
And it's also the first time that the one of the teams in the Super Bowl is playing at the stadium the Super Bowl is in. So it is in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay is playing. It's the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
So a little interesting bit of trivia. Otherwise, enjoy your weeks. Stay safe and never turn your back on a vampire. Goodbye.